Oh yeah, the old duffer again. This is our 1991 Bedford Rascal little van I bought from the widow of an old friend of mine. It had 50,000 miles on it when we got it. 3 years ago now, I think. I did the cam belt and we maintained it, and it's about 86,000 on it now. And it's as solid as a rock. These things are do have a bit of a habit of rusting away. They are terrible. The only issues we've got is on this wheel arch. Somebody did a repair, and I wish they hadn't, because they've now made it even worse. But anyway, it's just, we'd cut it out. My lovely assistant has been in here with the angle grinder and chopping bits out for me. Well, I've been busy doing things, so we're going to make a new piece, which we will probably video making that piece. We're going to have to do it in 3 bits because I don't have the necessary forming tools. If it was flat with a joggle, that's fine, but the fact that it's on a radius and a joggle, that is just what we have here. To make small pieces, is we can't do it, and it's only a short piece. We'll do it by hand, but we can show you how we do that. But this is absolutely solid apart from that, and we are going to sell it because we don't use it anymore. So, and we will wash it as well, which will be the first time in 2 years, I expect. We just keep wiping number plates off. Great little run around. If somebody wants one of these, you need to ring me, sit down or ring me, send me a message, whatever, look me up if you're interested in it. So we'll make this as sort of the first part of a few bits we're going to be doing on it, and you'll see it all go back together and see how we achieve some of these repairs, because it's solid other than for that. You can see here about halfway through, replace this piece, and I'm just putting this return here on. I don't have a way of forming this in one, so this started off life as a, let me get that, it's just a cut along piece of strip like that. Put notches in it so I could dress it around and form the shape. I now weld up the notches and flush it off before I do the next piece, which comes out and has a double return on it there, and it gradually goes down and it flattens out on this curve and becomes upright, so the door shuts on it. And a bit more poking around as you get more plastic pudding in there. Where I've repaired it before was just tacked it all together and did the plastic pudding trick. Well, we're not, we're putting metal in. This isn't structural. It's literally cosmetic, but we're selling the vehicle and there's absolutely no rot in it whatsoever. It's been a great little van for our purpose, but we no longer require it, so we're going to do this both sides. The other side's not so bad. I'm using that as a visual sort of pattern to get my shapes right. I don't want to sell it to someone with plastic pudding in it, so we will paint this once it's all done, and you'll see it all done. I will paint it with red oxide primer, some inside and out, once I've MOT'd it, so that everybody can see that it's all metal and it's sound, and then the new owner can do the old plastic pudding, sculpt it and get it painted if they wish. But I couldn't sell it knowing that was plastic pudding in where there shouldn't be. So there you go. I'll do another bit. So this is on my phone, not the camera, because I don't have a camera operative today. It's Bank Holiday Monday, so I'm just doing this on my own on my phone. So I'll bring you back when I've done the next bit. Right, there you go, the basic shape there, and going around to there. I've just got to make the rolled edge to hook up onto there. It welds in and feathers off to there, and then this side is then finished with a bit of tidying up. It is now Bondo free. Hacked out all the Bondo that was in here, welded it all up, so there is no Bondo or plastic pudding in the UK. If you're in the UK, in this side now, and I will paint that with red oxide once I've finished this piece here. So yeah, one more bit to come. I'll show you that when I finish. Right, on the last leg now, and I wasn't sure how to get this radius out of what we got. Scratch your head time, get splinters in your fingers. I suddenly got I had a bit of stainless steel tube kicking around. I got some old offcuts from a job. It's 19mm OD. So I sliced it down the middle and then put it in a vise and squidged it up to give me the radius, and trimmed it and tickled it and all the rest of it. And obviously it doesn't want to go around a corner, so I've slotted it both sides to give me the radius, and I will keep going and feather it out down here. I've tried the door, that shuts an absolute treat on the seal. And it's the same way as I achieved that radius there, putting slots in it. You feel it, weld it up afterwards and flush it off and all that jazz. So I want to keep going and I'll get it finished, but it's the only way I could think of doing it to give me that radius without, you know, limited equipment here. We're automotive workshop this end. So right, I'll keep going and I'll show you the end result. Right, there you go. Red oxided, because any shiny metal around here in the UK goes to rust overnight. that's it, solid, all welded up, got a radius edge on it, door seal fits nice and tight. I can't show you that because the paint's wet. Quite pleased with that. It does want a bit of filler over it here and there, just to take out a few little divots here and there and a bit of a sand to contour it. But it's solid now. That's the important thing. It's all metal, though it's not actually structural, but it's solid. So yeah, to the next side. I'm not going to do any more with it. I'll leave it to the new owner to devote it and make it look lovely. They might end up repainting the whole van, who knows, but it's solid. That's the important thing. It's fixed. So yes, right, next job, the other side. That's the job for tomorrow. Right, here we go, the driver's side. Not as bad, I don't think. Got a little bit of a hill there and a bit there we can repair, but you can see the plastic pudding been tied up in the past. So basically, yeah, that little lot right down through there is coming out, and I'll bet we'll find all kinds of, yep, that's not nice. So that's all got to go as well. Same with the other side. I thought it might be a bit easier this side, but it's not. That there is the throttle cable, so I've got to take that out, hook it off the engine, and then sort of melt it. And we've got a little bit of floor gone there. Again, it sits in water. So yeah, this is the driver's side. So we get this one done, and then we'll have a complete vehicle. Right, driver's side all done and dusted. Yeah, it could do with a little bit of, you know, wipe a bit of filler in there and just flat it back, make it look pretty. But like I did on the other side, it's solid metal. And the new owner, when we sell it later on this year, can obviously do that if they wish. I'm not going to take it any further, but there you go, job's a good one.